guys, take a look. How friggin' awesome is that? This girl is so light, unbelievable. Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome to Johannesburg, South Africa. After a little heralding event yesterday, we have an amazing day ahead of us. As a matter of fact, this is the day that Forrest came to Africa for. He's been in search for a large crocodile, not to mention some really cool looking crocodiles, and today we get to go see them. It's gonna be about an hour-and-a-half drive, but we are excited. So the deal is we're off to see what is supposed to be a 15-foot crocodile because Forrest wants a huge crocodile, not a big crocodile, but a huge crocodile. So what do you think we're gonna see, Forrest? I mean, what's your idea?
Who knows, you know, it seems like, you know, once people found out we were looking for them, we keep hearing about more and more specimens. Usually with these things, if they say it's 15 feet, it's probably 12 feet, so I'm excited to get there and measure it and see if it lives up to what they say it does.
Let's hope this isn't a wasted trip. So we're at Thaba, Kwena, which is a croc farm, and believe it or not, these guys have 35,000 breedable crocodiles. This is where we're supposed to find a huge crocodile. No idea what's gonna happen, but let's go see what we got.
We're lucky, it's still lying here.
What do you think?
That's a big one.
That's a big one?
Yeah, that's a big one. Look at the head on it.
That's a monster.
That's significantly wider than the head that we've seen.
Yeah.
On the one.
So again, coming here, I really wasn't sure what we were even going to see, if there's just going to be one crocodile or a couple crocodiles. To see all of these crocodiles, I mean, this is amazing. And these are all really big, but this one certainly right here with this mouth open is the animal that Forrest is interested in. Now the question is there any way to find out how big it actually is? There are a ton of now crocodiles over here, and there's really no way to get to it. And I mean, what do you think? What's your guesstimate?
I'm honestly not that good at guessing these things, so it's
significantly larger than the other one. But do you think it could be 15 foot?
I do. I mean, you know, these are the Niles that I've dreamed of. You know, when I first seen my first big Nile crocodile at Dallas Zoo a few years back, just the size of the head, just the way they look. I mean, this is a really cool moment to finally see some that are this big, and there's several of them. I mean, there's this big one right here, but there's one behind it. There's even one back in the corner over there that looks like
oh my gosh, that
monster.
Yeah, way back in the corner over there. That one looks monstrous. So there's apparently even more that are, oh my gosh, look at this. This is crazy. There are some big crocodiles.
I'm pretty excited. I mean, there's several really significant sized animals here. Just to see a crocodile farm of this magnitude that's doing it very well, and a very professional facility. Everything's really nice here. So we're gonna get a look around and see what else lies around the next corner here.
So again, the idea is that this crocodile needed to be 15 foot long, so it basically can't be 12 foot, can't be 13 foot. It looks like there's legitimately a handful of 15 foot crocodiles here, and the owner basically assured us that if Forrest wanted to buy one of these, that when he caught it, it would absolutely be 15 foot, like he wouldn't send it if it wasn't. So these guys are huge. I mean, I've never seen so many monster crocodiles before. This is incredible. And after talking with the owner, we got a little bit of correction. There wasn't 35,000 breeding female crocodiles. There's about 35 to 50,000 total crocodiles here. With the breeding, there's only several thousand females, but still pretty freaking insane. So this is actually the 15-footer right here in the water. You can see him right here, all the way across here. And it's interesting because he was able to spread out. You can see his snout's right here, all the way to the tip of his tail, and he's kind of spread out. So we were able to really put an estimate of where his head was and the tip of his tail. And then Forrest, being 6'6" tall, he actually laid on the ground, and sure enough, it measured out to 15 foot. So we were looking for a 15-foot croc, and it appears we found it. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I never imagined ever seeing anything like this. This is crazy. Forrest, what do you think? Is that insane?
It's absolutely insane. There's so many crocodiles here, and yeah, the scale of it is very, very impressive.
It's absolutely, it's crazy. We're just wrapping up here at the Croc thing. I mean, what's your first ideas?
My first impression is good. I mean, they're big animals. You know, that's the upside is they're very impressive. So for the zoo specimen side of things, I think that it's looking really good. I think that that's something that's going to draw people in, and they're going to want to see that. For me, on the conservation side and on establishing, you know, specific locality-based genetics, he has one pen that he says, you know, he knows where they're located, and that is really what I'm after, is more trying to preserve crocodiles from specific areas. Because here's the thing, with crocodiles and tortoises and all these animals, and this is the direction we need to go as a whole when we're taking stuff out of the wild and in our captive breeding efforts, is we want to isolate areas so that we know where they're from, so that down the road, when they're not there anymore, then we can go back and whether or not it works for re-release or not, I just think that we should be trying to establish. Me, I'm not sure. I mean, I feel like there's a lot more out there. We've had a lot of people reach out to us already saying there's animals from here or there that we can look at, and we're also kind of just like exploring the political boundaries and what we can and cannot get from different areas. And for me, as you know, in my journey and my quest as a collector, and hopefully soon as somebody that can open a zoo type facility open to the public, that's where the challenge of this, it drives me so much when I wake up in the morning, because you've seen it already. How many times has somebody on this trip said, no, it can't be done. It can't be done. And to me, that lights this fire inside of me saying, you know what? Anything can be done. Things can change. For me, I know that I can convince people over the course of my lifetime to allow animals out of these extremely difficult to get areas and these difficult to deal with countries. I know that if they hear the reason why we want these animals, I know that we can break barriers down, and I know that I can accomplish that in my lifetime.
Well, with that said, we are heading off because there is one other animal that we wanted to look at, supposedly a mutation of Nile crocodile that Forrest was interested. So we have to head about 2 hours down the road to Croc City. Take a look at this, guys. I love it. Of course, this is the first little baby Nile crocodile that I've held over here. Ironically enough, a couple years when I came to visit Croc City, I got to hold a baby Nile crocodile as well. They are cute. Look at, he's saying hi to you. Hey, what's up, buddy? What are you doing? These guys are absolutely cute, and it's amazing to think that eventually these things can get 15 plus foot and like 900 pounds. I mean, that is one beautiful animal. This is actually an absolutely gorgeous snake right here. Take a look at this thing. Oh my gosh. And of course, this is a vine snake, and as you can see, it has an amazing camouflage. If that's on a branch, I mean, you're barely gonna see it. Now look at that tongue. That is absolutely incredible, and the head pattern. Now these are a rear fang venomous snake, and unfortunately they're pretty toxic, so it's gotta get a pretty good bite on you, and these guys typically don't bite, to be honest with you, but if it does envenomate you, there is no anti-venom, and these guys are pretty bad. I mean, you definitely don't want to be on the biting end of this one, but again, typically they're very easy to work with, and as long as you don't let it chew on you, you should be okay. But this is an absolutely gorgeous specimen. And one of the things I love about vine snakes is the fact that their pupil, see that these guys' pupil are actually longwise instead of up and down. They're actually horizontal instead of vertical. I think that's really unique to vine snakes, and that makes them really cool. And this is the other crocodile that we came all this way to see. Forrest wanted to get really unique animals, obviously a really large crocodile, and then we heard about these ones here. Look at this animal. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely amazing. And you could see that this would be a normal here, and then this girl is so light. Unbelievably cool. Oh my gosh. It's really like a kind of like extreme hypo, to be totally honest with you. That is one amazing animal. You know, guys, I was actually here 2 years ago at Croc City, and I was loving it. I just had such a great time, but I was up there looking down, and all I thought is, man, I'd like to be in that enclosure. And guess what? I'm in that enclosure. I mean, dreams do come true. I mean, take a look at these Nile crocodiles here. What amazing animals. You can see them under the dock over here, right here, right here. And they're catching the last rays of the day. I mean, you can see all the areas that have sun in them have a crocodile because they're just catching that last rays. It's starting to get to winter time here, or the end of fall, so it's cooling down at night, so they're trying to warm themselves up. But all of these ponds are actually heated so they can get in and actually stay warm in the nighttime. But these guys are truly dinosaurs. I mean, these are some big crocodiles. Fortunately, they don't move super quick, so if anything were to happen and start to charge, I could easily get away. Not to mention this guy over here, he has my back. But what amazing creatures. Look at this guy over here. Guys, take a look. How freaking awesome is that? I mean, these are true monsters. I mean, I absolutely love crocodilians, and thankfully these guys are pretty habituated to humans, and they seem really chill right now. The only thing on their mind is getting those last rays of the day and warming up before they go back into their pond. I mean, it's really truly amazing to be almost within a hand's reach. And there they go. See how startled they are? Most crocodiles are that way. They'd rather really flee from you than try to attack you. What an awesome experience. All right, guys, so for Omar, Gosh, James, the fam, and all you people that were disappointed that I didn't do the zip line last time I was in Gatorland, I am here, and guess what? I am on top, and I am about to go down this thing. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I'm scared. You guys ready? Let's just go ahead and do it. If you notice, this is Africa. No helmets on this one. All right, guys, I'm going. Holy cow, guys, that was absolutely amazing. Do you guys really think that I did this? Clint here, he actually had the camera. I just ran across the thing and climbed up. You guys know I'm not going on no zip line.
Oh, we made it.
How was that, man?
That was so epic.
That's awesome. By the way, Bryce here is a good friend of mine down here. Please do me a favor, check out his channel. I'm going to put a link in the description. He does a bunch of great wildlife stuff. Definitely a good guy and helped us out a lot on this trip.
Thank you so much, Brian.
No problem.
It's been epic having you in South Africa. You should definitely move here.
I think I should. Another end to an absolutely amazing African day. We only have a couple days left, and I'm already starting to feel sad that I'm going to be leaving this amazing continent. I'm very homesick for Lori and my family and all my animals and my crew, but I've had such an amazing time here in Africa. But hey, the adventure's not over yet. Tomorrow we have some amazing things lined up. It's going to be absolutely incredible. As for now, I'm going to end the vlog. I hope that you guys have an absolutely amazing day whenever you happen to be watching it. Thank you so much for all your support. You guys mean the world to me. Do me a favor and be kind to someone today, and I promise I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.